9 дойдет.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you can see the shape that he's cut out of two of the pieces. Okay, so once you've drilled your master, it's just a case of putting all the other pieces, holding them steady. Remember, ideally we'd have a jig where this is completely firm. We've been a bit lazy not to make one, but holding it firm, turning it on. Everything.
Okay.
Okay, and once we've drilled our master, it's simply a case of drilling all of the remaining pieces by putting them in the jig and holding them in the same position. And oh, big problem. Now you see what just happened? I wasn't holding it in the vise firmly enough, it slipped out, and that's ruined that piece. That's why you need a vise that holds this firmly rather than rely on your finger. If you are going to rely on your finger, make sure it's held very, very, very firmly.
Not fast speed, yeah?
Slow speed.
Slow. Yes. After this, yes. It's done now. A paper. It's a hand work.
Handwork.
Yes.
Sometimes handwork better.
Yeah.
You've got used to that, haven't you, Ivan?
Every night.
Good line. You can just see he's trimming this up by hand. He said that sometimes you just have to work by hand as a machine just can't get into the grooves.
One. Two. One. It's неважно. Right. PVI or glue, super glue is not important.
Not
yeah?
important.
Not important.
Real model PVA?
Yes, PVI.
PVA. And remember, this super glue gives a black line between the joints, which some people might like, others may not.
PVI much correct, да? Вот. Yes.
Very good, Dr. Mike.
Oh, after, да? After this. Oh, yes. Another наклон.
Yeah.
Close to the middle.
Now he's just trimming the other side that we haven't yet trimmed.
And it's close to the middle, so it's nice and slow.
Close to the middle of the discs and where it is.
Good. Before. This it's да?
Yeah. Right angle. Perpendicular.
Good. After this, да? What is this?
Very good.
Oh, this.
Yep.
Oh.
Now, Stu is now taking a seat.
I have another technology.
Oh,
I have another technology.
yes.
Maybe make. Okay, we're just applying a bit of the CA glue to the bottom of that. You're going to be just very careful with attaching this. Very good.
Good. Ah. What is more glue? Yeah?
Remove glue.
Yes. Delete. Yes.
Well, it looks like his has got some residual glue, mine doesn't. Need I say more?
Yes. What is glue? Yes.
Yep. Remove.
Old glue difficult. Yeah. Delete.
New glue. Easy.
New glue easy. Yes.
Okay, so he's saying the glue is easier to remove if you get rid of it straight away.
Yes.
Now on the back you can see it's got a curved shape along the back there. We're now going to look at doing that.
Make.
Find middle. Find the middle.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah.
Middle.
The make.
Make line.
One gun we schablon for
Other guns. So the first gun will be a template, he's saying, for the remaining guns.
It's no. Yes.
Drawing the schablon or the template onto a piece of hard card. That's a relatively hard card. Actually. Very careful, yeah.
Да. Yes.
Very good, Dr. Mike.
And make next. Да, вот.
Make next.
It's big distance.
Yeah, no
Big
good.
distance.
No good.
Not good. What? And
Okay. Okay, come over. What he's done, I'll just explain. Tape on the first master, and from that he made a template. Then he copies that onto a piece of card with a pencil. cuts out the shape, and then traces it onto the remaining cannons. If it's too long, which was a case in his first example, this was his template here, it was actually a bit too big and protruded off the edge. Yep, spasiba. It was a bit too big and protruded off the edge, so what he does is trim that bottom edge even further, so that now it fits flush with the cannon, and he's drawn a pencil line on it, and he'll just repeat this shape on the remaining cannons. To actually trim the shape, disc sander, it's the best option. So come over here and I'll...
Yeah.
Here's his model. The next detail we're going to make is this little piece here that holds up the barrel of the cannon, because remember the cannon's coming out this way, and that'll sit at the front.
3.
Okay, he's just measured the distance inside.
Да, yes, 7,4. Хорошо, good. Так. А вот, ага. О, у нас есть many more. Вот. Сейчас сделаем.
So he
it's a big more.
Just film all this, please, Ivan.
Yeah.
So what he does is he's just cutting a scrap piece of wood. He's measured the distance.
It's good. Так. Oh, it's good. Yes. Oh, this distance.
Good distance.
Да. Yes. Высота, да? Смотрим, сколько.
So what he did, I'll just reiterate, if you want to come over here and just kind of zoom out a bit. He's measured the distance
7 millimeters.
there. And then he's transferred that distance, because this is where our next piece of wood is going to sit with a bit of a U shape to hold the cannon coming out. He's transferred that distance to the circular saw using a ruler. He cut a test piece of wood, tested the test piece in here to determine whether it was actually perfect, which it was, this latest one. And then what he's done is he's actually cut the real piece of wood using the same distance on the saw. So the test piece just has the purpose of making sure that the distance cut is correct. You don't think of it first hand, you know?
Yeah. Так.
Always square up that right.
Good. Так.
Scrap bit of metal, bit of wood.
Я сразу помечу верхнюю часть. Так.
Okay, that's where the U shape will go. Now a milling machine.
Сейчас посмотрим. Control. Very small. Сейчас. It's a good. I made.
You're gonna make him swallow that mic, mate.
Вот. For. На этой. Я сейчас. Ой! Да тут похоже на правду. А это? О, тут это...
So small adjustments are made on the disc sander. Even though he's cut it and measured it, it does need some small... Oh, proba. Sand, proba, sand, proba, sand. Yeah, he's confirming that. Proba means try, test.
Yeah. Then many guns. Да? I made another on one side. Да? Connect after this standard, but later another side. Boom. Yes. Understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Вот.
So first eto,
Да.
then eto,
Это.
then this side. He's saying when he makes a lot of cannons, he puts this side on, then he puts this piece in there, and then he attaches that side together.
Yes.
And then
Yes. It's economy of time. Да?
economy of time.
Вот, да. Ну, тут two guns, да, поэтому это хорошо, еще чуть-чуть. Все, это
Too loose.
нужный размер имеет. Вот это.
Beautiful.
Вот.
Very good.
Oh, before.
Before, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This machine?
No, there's no this machine. No, this machine.
But this possible. Da.
Да, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Very this. Okay. But then not standard. Every detail not near standard.
No. It's detail, not visible.
Yeah.
Not visible.
Yeah.
Вот.
He's saying that you could do this on the milling machine and produce a beautiful curve, but it's not a detail that's going to be visible because remember a cannon's going to be sitting on this. Very good. Very good, Dr. Mishka.
Так. Paper. Так. Мы немножко подправим. Так.
Там Добренко идет, Миш.
Где?
Ну, мы его вырежем.
Ага.
To be
It's finished, да?
pay black money to the custom officer, Денис, his name is Denis, and maybe not 9, but maybe 5, I don't call.
And give him
Yes,
5,000 rubles.
yes.
Can you do this? I don't know how to do
Of
this.
course.
I do not know how to
I
do
will
this.
ask him, why so expensive 9? When but according to the drawings, it must be done. Of this piece of wood.
Okay.
It is not necessary. It is not necessary to
yeah.
press on the saw.
Мы портим поверхность той
Only
детали и
here,
зажимаем.
only
Вот.
And if you will make this mistake, the surface
Да.
will be not clean.
И это опасно.
It is
Это
very
опасно.
dangerous for your fingers.
Yes? То есть, когда мы пилим, вот, либо тогда мы толкаем, я просто показывал, да, что вот, это мы просто прижимаем ее сюда, чтобы ее не подымало, да, на самом
Only
деле.
here we press.
Вот. Толкаем,
Only here.
вот.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay.
Вот. А в этой точке мы должны прижимать-то на самом деле, вот it's. Yes?
No pressure, yeah.
Right.
Before the blade.
Да.
Never, in other words, you're never applying pressure this way
This-
after the blade,
Свободно
only this way
должно быть,
before the blade.
свободно.
Otherwise you're going to get that burnt wood if you
Yes,
press this
yes,
way.
yes. Так,
Okay.
Pieces of wood, but long pieces of wood. When you have a lot of wood, it is less dangerous than when you cut short piece of
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah.
This instrument is very dangerous.
Oh, I know.
ну,
Trimming both sides.
так. 16.
One and a half.
Да, 6, чтобы вращались, она чуть-чуть
The
уступала.
wheels must move.
Okay, the wheels must
Yes?
move, yeah.
16 to detail, yes?
Yeah.
And this maximum 14, да? Yes?
14 two details.
details.
So he's saying we have to have two axles with a width of 14 and two axles with a width of 16.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Вот.
One for that one for that one, one for that one for that one.
X or axle?
Yes.
Axle.
Axle.
Uh-huh.
Axle is an instrument for.
Axes for, yeah, chopping.
Так,
I'm just setting the saw blade at a distance of 16 to cut the first of the 2 axles. And I'll run a test piece of wood through first.
You must not afraid this machine. You must only estimate this machine.
It will never ask for your fingers.
Unlike your girlfriend.
I will be careful with this machine. Now we'll see. And then I'm just going to hold it up. That's a good sized cut. You can see the width of that. I've made it 16. So the axle will protrude a bit because we need the wheels to spin, as he said. You can see we've attached the first 2. It's just a block of wood, there's no glue, nothing. It's a nice tight fit. We're going to drill a hole in that and the wheel will go on top of it. The other thing is the blocks protrude by 0.5 mm on each side, just a fraction of protrusion to let the wheels come out.
Big, да, для...
Not big for
Вся ось, как там?
the whole axle.
Да, not big. Variant.
We're talking about the axle now.
Variant, да? Колесо, yes, да?
Wheel.
Understand, вот, oh, опа, да? Вот, yes. Metal nail,
Metal nail.
yes, connect, да? What is? It's easy. When, really, да? Это было вот так. Такую дырку сделать, да, в торце.
Such a hole to make in the edge of the wood, it is absolutely impossible because understand.
Yes, да. Вот. То есть, вот если мы сделаем короткую ось, да, высверлим дырку, и металлический штифт поставим на клей, все это соберем, это будет very good.
And put here the small shift, it could be more easier.
Да. А видеть это никто не будет никогда.
And nobody will see this internal underwears.
Just a small pin.
Yes, small pin.
Там, скажем, сколько вот у нас, вот этот металл есть, реальный, да? О!
Something like this, paperclip.
Yes, да.
It's got a paperclip here.
Что-то другое, у нас есть реальное, да? Вот. Вот мы смотрим сколько. 1 миллиметр, 0,9 даже, 0,9. 0,9.
0.9.
Yes, все. Но сейчас нам главное, да, эти отверстия здесь делать.
Now we must do these short pieces.
Вау, good. Так, где детали уже опять куда-нибудь засунули, нет? Ага. Ну вот, сейчас мы это сделаем.
We shall do it.
Так.
И мотор, потому что там все уже сдвинулось и разболталось.
Ну, бывает.
Самый первый.
Yes. Oh. Опять. Залито. Good.
Alex, is this glue CA?
Какой-то клей.
Супер маме, это супер маме.
Сиакрилат.
Сиакрилат. Да. Yes. Good. Wow. Yes. Сейчас мы выровняем ее. Это быстро и для одного раза, да, все делается? Поэтому. Вот. Развалился. Сейчас мы это сделаем на этой. Нужно было здесь, конечно, ну ладно. Good. It's variant, да? For
Yeah. For
fixation. No. Oh, variant for fixation.
For fixation to make hole. Is that what
no, it's what is? Yes, one. Huh? On this. For this. Understand?
Yeah.
Wise Proxon. Proxon wise.
Proxon. Yeah. And you can see that what he's done is he's, I've got this vise, he's actually just glued a piece of wood at the bottom. So he's just made a jig to hold this piece of wood that's coming up. It's quite literally it. Look, you can see it's got a bit of a play in it, and he's saying that's not a good device.
But
Yeah.
it cost $40.
Я
I pay 80.
показал в качестве примера, да, это все. Давай.
Okay, he's drawn a cross, and that point there is where the hole will be made that's going to join the wheel to the axle. And there's a line here, that area above is actually going to sit in the groove, so that'll be covered. That's where the hole's going to go. And what he's done is he's moved this little jig that he's made onto this device here, because he doesn't like the other one, so he's put it onto the actual table.
Yes.
Now, that's the jig that he's made. It basically just holds that piece upright. That piece there and there are glued onto that plate. The only piece that can come in and out is that one. All he's doing is he's going to position the piece directly under the drill press, the drill piece.
Oh, no, excuse me. Good.
Good, very beautiful.
Good. Так.
Very good. Perfect.
Very good. Very good. Вот, шел. О, отсюда. Нет, Yes? It's not very good. What? It's good.
So what he's saying is you've got to make sure that when the needle goes in, it goes directly in and doesn't skew off to one side, otherwise the hole's going to come out of the edge. So watch it from the angle that Dr. Mike's at and make sure the needle goes straight.
Мне сдвигать придется. Zero, да? Раз, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh.
6 now remove.
Yes?
Now it turns it upside
Control. Да?
Then 6 in the
Раз, два, три,
Another
4, 5,
direction.
Very easy.
6. Yes?
6. He doesn't even have to mark that side. Ooh.
Вытащил. Ну да, бывает, а что ж делать, да?
It happens so.
Да. Все. Так. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ага, теперь дам этот...
I'm just putting next axle in. Now I don't have to actually change any settings on the machine. All I have to do is bring it back 6 turns. So 1, 2, 3,
Первый участок.
Four.
Пушки нужны вообще.
December tape 3.
Okay.
I've inserted this new piece and I've moved this six revolutions, so it's moved exactly back to where it was. Now I'm watching the needle as it goes in. Making sure that it goes straight in. Then I'm going to move the table 6 revolutions. 1, 2,